Yes, there's a guy that's gone abroad on an all-inclusive trip to Mallorca, and he's pissed off. He has the hump, and I shall bring you news of that now. Let's see, shall we? Brit abroad, angry. He's only allowed 6 drinks a day on an all-inclusive trip to Mallorca. Yes, he can't get pissed on the cheap. Oh dear, oh my. Have you ever woken up with a hangover in Mallorca? This is the gentleman right here. You can see he's sitting there with a drink in his hand, looking all cheerful with the all-inclusive sunshine and the palm trees in the back. And you wonder what's actually going on with him. But let's have a look at the rest of the story, shall we? A British man has slammed a new 6 drinks a day rule in Spain. I suppose you can only do that 6 times a day. The new law means people on all-inclusive holidays are confined to just 3 alcoholic beverages with lunch. That's no good. You want to be 6 parts pissed by 2 o'clock, followed by another 3 with dinner. Tourists have to pay more in order to get round the controversial rule. Money talks, doesn't it? Jason Walker, 42 years old, oh, he's a youngster like me, recently took an all-inclusive trip to Mallorca to celebrate his cousin's birthday. I suppose if it's a celebration, you want alcohol, you want lots of it, and don't want to have to pay for any more than you have to, hence the all-inclusive. I bet that was a shock when he was told he could only have 6 drinks a day. But he was left angry and upset by a cap on his drinking. I bet he likes a snifter, doesn't he, like the rest of us? He had splashed out 240 quid for a 3-night trip with travel company Love Holiday. Yes, I've heard of them, expecting as much food and booze as he desired. But instead, a security officer informed the shop Brit there would be limits on his free alcohol consumption. In the holiday company's defence, I thought this was a hard and fast thing with all-inclusive anyway. I thought you could eat and drink as much as you liked, soft drinks. I didn't realise it was all. I thought you had to pay for that with a separate package. Maybe I'm missing something. And maybe he did too, who knows? Jason said, we only found out when we checked in and only budgeted so much because we thought all the food and drink would be covered. We were very upset and angry. I bet you were. We're coming on a family of 8 to celebrate my cousin's 40th. And while we have still had a good time, we've incurred extra cost as a result. The rule has been in place since January, and it's been catching many Brits off guard. I think people need to look into this a bit more, don't they? It's affecting various resorts across the Balearic Islands, including Palma, Ibiza, and Magaluf. The crackdown on booze is part of a package of measures aimed to crack down on antisocial behaviour in Spain. I can't get the whole antisocial behaviour thing because, you know, in other countries, particularly the Canary Islands and that sort of thing, they're more of a militia-based police force. Years ago, probably 20 years ago, I nearly got arrested for nicking all the light bulbs off of the front of a drag club because my friends had had an argument with them. I went back at closing time and tried to steal all their lights. Oh boy, I nearly got in trouble, didn't I? I certainly ran so fast my feet didn't touch the ground. Jason from Blackburn in Lancashire added, I understand they're trying to stem alcohol abuse and rowdy behaviour, but I think this has been done very sneakily. I was not aware of it and didn't know about the law. Probably in the small print that nobody reads, to be fair. We're also here as a family, and all-inclusive is great for families as you don't have to worry about budgeting for food and drink. He also believes that holidays where a 3-drink per meal rule is in place are being mislabelled and shouldn't be branded as all-inclusive. Well, no, they shouldn't. I agree with him. It's not all-inclusive. Hello, John Kent. Good to see you. Holiday makers writing on social media have reacted furiously to the new laws, which many feel have not been widely publicised. A spokesman for the ABTA Travel Association said the rules have the potential to cause confusion among holiday makers. In my own experience, All they're worried about is packing their stuff and getting on the fucking plane and going on, suntan and all the rest of it. Sometimes they forget the finer details, like what time their flight's coming back home, so the taxi driver like me can come and get them home and stuff like that. It's not a thing really that's new. It happens a lot. Travel operator Thomas Cook recently alerted their customers to the crackdown on free booze through an email. Love Holidays, which sold the all-inclusive holiday to Jason, told Metro, we were sorry to hear that the customer was disappointed. We appreciate any and all feedback from our customers and constantly review our processes to offer our customers the best experience possible. Unfortunately, on this occasion, the customer did not get in touch to raise the issue. As such, we have not had the opportunity to address the query with the customer. Yes, so it looks like he's just gone straight to the press. So we'll see if there's more to that one than meets the eye. But it's a case of dotting the I's and crossing the T's, isn't it? And making sure you know exactly what you're in for. This happens all the time in my experience. Something gets missed somewhere. Either there's a cock up with the holiday company, you don't realise you haven't got something when you assume you have, or something changes somewhere. There's probably fault on both sides with it, and I'm sure it'll be sorted out.